Marin was found dead in the storeroom where he was being held. With no evidence, and no witness, we'll have to find some other way to get Carnius. "17 Suns Dawn, 3rd Era 427, Day 184, Falco has given me the key to Marin's house. I should look for a locked chest near the bed, the ore should be in it. The chest in Marin's house is empty. Falco has ordered me to follow Marin in the mines, to see if he's really stealing. I'm not supposed to be seen by anyone. I followed Marin to the storage room, where he has no business being. Marin confessed to stealing ore from the mines, but says that Carnius put him up to it. I've reported my findings to Falco, who will take over equipping the guards for the colony. It should take several days. I informed Falco that I caught Marin in the mines. I now need to take the news to Carnius. 17 Suns Dawn, 3rd Era 427, Day 184, Carnius denies having any involvement with Marin's theft, and says Marin will be dealt with. Marin was found dead in the storeroom where he was being held. With no evidence, and no witness, we'll have to find some other way to get Carnius.
Okay, welcome back to the Adventures of Xiaoyu, and currently only one friend, and as usual, a very overburdened friend. And hello, Dale. And what can I say? Last time I think we were doing some waiting for spend some time out of the quest in the 5 keys of Azura mod, and what I did is some little quest in going on with some quest in
where he was being held. With no evidence and no witness, we'll have to find some other way to get Carnius.
To progress a little with the Falco quest. And then also there you have the usual period where when they tell you, okay, I have nothing more for you to do for some days, go and do something else. And so what a better moment than to try and visit a big dungeon mod. And so what I started is exploring a super big dungeon mod called Bloodwind, if I recall correctly. And it's really a big dungeon romp. Some people had some problems in the past with this mod because it is, especially the first room is very big, and there was also a couple of, no, not a couple, just one bugged creature, I think, the Carter Castle Giant King mesh that had some kind of error, but it easy that has been released some patch for that. And apart that thing, and the fact that this first cell is super big, so if you arrive there not from a fresh new load, there's a big chance that it will crash the game, because the first, if you have already consumed a part or a big part of your memory, trying to load that big cell will most likely crash the game. But that's not a real problem with the cell. It is simply that the cell is big, so at that point it is very easy to crash the game, but it would happen, for instance, also if you would load instead a very modded Balmora cell, because it's just a matter of being a big cell and requiring when you load the next batch of data from the game to use a lot more memory just in a rapid sequence. And if you have already a big part of your available memory used, then you can crash. And in this case you can easily understand if it is such a problem, or if there are other kind of bugs there. Just trying to reload, restart it. Before reloading you restart the game. In that case you free all the memory, and if there are not real problems in that cell, specific cell, you should be able to load and go on with the playthrough. If it still crashes after restarting the game from scratch, well, then probably there is a problem in the cell or in the save that you're trying to load. So in this case of this big mod, I think there were these two factors. There was a bugged mesh, and also the fact that the cell is big. So when the problem with the bugged mesh has been solved, then people, maybe someone still was crashing, and then the mod has become known as being difficult to play because it was crashing often. So I think nowadays it should be less of a problem, or at least in my experience it has been less of a problem, because I crashed once and then restarting the game I did not crash anymore. So I think if you just like dungeon delving for several hours, this mod is still very good, because there are some pretty well done interiors with several tricks, like making them bigger than the normal ones, using some special lighting, defining the zones, and they are very well detailed. For instance, this one is demonic ice themed, and it's also full of high level enemies, very difficult enemies. I think my character is past level 50 or near 58, and still I had to put the level of difficulty down 10-20% because they were just too tough, and that's not a common thing for this character to have problems. So really a tough mod, and these enemies especially, let me check one. So these are ice demonic, and before this level there were fire demonic, and I think they are level 28 or something like that, if I recall correctly. Yeah, level 28, but they have very strong magic to protect them. They keep on summoning Atronach, and they are super strong and with some very strong weapons, so they are perfectly able to cause problem even with my character, which is high level and full of magic, and armor to protect herself. So really some difficult dungeon, and also a very scenic one, considering how old this mod is. So if you like this kind of long dungeons, I think it is still worth playing. And well, yes, you can also get a lot of loot because these enemies are pretty valuable things, but they are well worth. You have you have to be high level and be able to fight them. That's not easy. Basically, the strategy I had to use is to try to isolate them, never fight more than one at a time, and also keep on summoning distracting creatures, so I have been able to hit them from a distance, because if you try to fight them in melee, they are really tough and can kill you easily. But this is basically what I've done so far. I'm level 4 of the ice demons area, and I think I just scratched this mod, because it should be several hours dungeon worth, and I don't know if I will just explore for a while. Let's see what's then next, and we will decide. You can always use a mark, I think, to come back here. And there's a lot of loot, as you can see, but we don't really need that. So I could just recall some friendly companion, but really companion must be very strong if you want them in this kind of dungeon, because they must be almost immortal, having some scripting to protect them, because these enemies are really really able to kill most of the companions. So I don't know, I can recall Ari, but I think having her encumbered is just a way to save her life, because they are too tough for her. So I'm just using her like
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry.
a way to carry more
Health
things.
is at 100%.
But this way she's also risking her life less frequently, because this way she doesn't try to jump on the enemy. And I could call some other companions. For instance, I think the probably the Strider Nest companions would be able to go on with this dungeon, because they are basically impossible to kill, but still they would not be of much use, because they would be always down. So maybe something better would be some Morrowind Council-like companions. They are also difficult to kill and a little more powerful. So maybe this is a good test for companions, how strong your companions are against this kind of enemies. Or another good tactic is probably just to use summon a lot of summons as cannon fodder. So if they die, you know, they don't really die. They just go back to oblivion, and then you can summon them again. While companion, well, companion can die for good. Let's enchant something. Okay, let's see what happens next. I think level should be cleared. Oh, and I have just released a new mod. I got this idea, trying to, especially moving money between places. And basically it is a simple mod which is making the standard way to take a part of a stack with some automatic facility and extra buttons to make things simpler. Like for instance, usually you have some money or a big quantity of something and you want to take a part of it, and usually when you shift click to divide things you can, but you have the maximum quantity selected and the bar is not very sensible. And I noticed, especially in recent games, that by default correctly they put the bar at half the quantity, because it's a fast way to just divide your things between containers. And so by default this mod is doing the same, setting the quantity in the middle, so you have half by default, and you can also divide by half or multiply by 2, and then refine things, subtracting a little quantity or making a small step and so on. So nothing really complicated, but some quality of life here, I think. And then when you are okay with your setting, like I can go back to all, divide by 2. I have perfectly divided in 2 parts, and then I press OK, and then I can move half of the money somewhere else. And same thing for, like for instance this one, I can take 6 of them and so on, or just 1, or remove 5 and so on. In this case, I'm not interested much in this thing, but I can take all, and then every wheel will help
feel
with that.
absolutely great. Don't worry, Shiar Unin. Health is at 100%.
But for instance, I want to give her half of this. I can just do this. In this case, I want to give her heavy things. I just taken there like this, and let's say I want to give her half of this. Or 10 of this. I can subtract 5. Oh, sorry, it was already. I must go far and then remove 5 or 5 like this. So you can use the buttons in a creative way. I have a similar mod for the changing the time scale with this kind of buttons. But in this case, I think I have mostly armor, heavy armor here, like this. So things that don't need stack processing, but they are just one item. So you can just alt click or similar way to directly move things to the other container or companion. But anyway, just some little quality of life mods that can be done using MWSC Lua or the equivalent Lua scripting for Open Morrowind, I suppose. Or not everything you can do with MWSC is possible yet, but the capabilities of Open Morrowind Lua scripting are progressing at a fast speed, and so you can see more and more mods having this kind of features, or even better in the case of directly modding the interface of the game. So I could do the same with this one, but okay, don't need that. Let's just explore this very scenic dungeon. As you can see, there are a lot of ice formation here. Oh, there's another one. Two of them. They are, oh, now we have to see a real combat, and they are very tough. So the right strategy is to run, and use summon, at least for my experience here. And then try to hit them from a distance. Oh, they are also invisible. Oh, they're already here. Okay. My strategy is hit and run. Uh-oh. Already killed all of my minions. As you can see, they can easily kill my golden saint, so they are not something you want to fight from a short distance. No, Harry, don't kill my... Oh, I think they killed Harry. Oh no, she's here. Okay, so need to run away. Okay. Problem is when they manage to go near you. you better just run away if you can.
Throw up 10.
So basically my golden sage there is acting like primary target for the enemy, and oh, we are already.
Throw up 10. Throw up
And
10.
then I try to run away. Oh, run away, and when I can, I use my bow.
Throw up 10. Throw up 10.
Oh, we did it. But as you can see from the footprints, a lot of summons, a lot of carnage. We don't see many victims because they are mostly summons, but really hard battles here. Okay, so I'm not sure. Ooh, sorry, I'm looking at the chat now. Hey, Dana. Seems like my character has been now see that dungeon. I don't think so. I think your the characters where you do the iron mode playthrough, when that is dead, probably will not see the dungeons, but you should have some high level characters, I think, in some other playthrough. How is she called? Minabi? Is that the name of your high level character in some of the playthrough? I think she could do that. I think a character that has beaten the Blood Moon quest with high difficulty settings could just do well in this dungeon. They are basically as tough as the werewolves in the Blood Moon quest, more or less. Like that is the level. Oh, Minabi is gone. I must follow better some of these long life, but I think long life character. But I think people like more the new characters, the characters that try to survive and usually don't last long because at low level it's very hard. But I mostly prefer high level character because I can explore everywhere without big problems, while having low level characters is fun at the start because you have to survive, and for instance you have to reach a place and It's hard to do that, but when you want to test some new mods or check some quests, usually it's not so easy, and better to have a big level character for this kind of exploration. Well, you can always use the console, but it's more fun to have some battle. And honestly, I must say that I learned dying, the strategy for these enemies, because I tried to fight them with high difficulty level, and also like this, and I died a lot of times. So because when they start using the axe, they become really tough. Also, yeah, the difficulty even higher, and I have to keep that down a little. Like, I don't remember exactly, but it was like 80%, and I have already game settings tweaked to almost double the standard difficulty. And then I have basically this is like 150% difficulty, more or less, compared to the standard game. And I have it at about 80 or 90, I don't remember, but I had to lower it a little. It's still high, but not so high. But summons out, they are cannon fodder, at least that.
Roll up 10.
Oh, he's using the axe, but too late. Okay, hope this is one of the last. I think there's another one. Or maybe not. Oh, that was the last one, hopefully. Ooh, what's this? A protected chest. Nice touch. Yeah, people prefer permadeath. Some of your characters are too dumb to lie, because when you do it randomly, I think that's something that happens very often. Also, I think some of the people express opinions to try and make some difficult to play character. A gardener. A gardener to survive Morrowind. Not easy. But if that gardener becomes a very expert potion maker, maybe. Potions are very powerful. Also, I have done this mod where I can rest only on beds, but that's something that was already more or less present in certain interior only. I think I have made it so it is always requiring some kind of bed. Also, this mod, I think I'm almost ready for having it working 100%, but just even if it is not always working, I think I cannot play without it. It's too nice to have the movement of the armor when you touch something. And when it's coupled with the other mod, which is animating the little movement when you grab something, I think it's very nice. Okay, I think there should be another enemy somewhere because I keep on hearing the battle music. This dungeon is full of hidden parts because there are a lot of big walls of ice, so enemy could be hidden not far, but still you cannot see them until they attack. The one thing that is not really created in this mod is the loot, in the sense that there are a lot of identical containers used, so you open a chest, you open one of these, for instance, closet, and they all contain more or less the same things, but this kind of big mods made by a single person usually have to compromise in something like this, or the fact that they don't usually have buff grids and so on. But the dungeon is very nice. I like a lot this mix between Dedrick and the high species. Does a good work down here. Oh, and I think this is the door out. But first I like to solve... Oh, and we have also some nice piece of armor here that you can just have, I think, build for you. With difficult to find things like the special big hammer in Blood Moon, and in this case, if you fight this high-level enemy, you can find the armor also, armor pieces in various locations in these dungeons, also weapons. And all in all, it's not unbalancing because you have to fight this kind of enemies for that. I'm curious about this. I want to open this chest, but no idea how to do that. Maybe I should look for some switch, some button, some special key, I don't know. But I don't think this kind of mod is having some scripting to merge some switches or things like this. Probably some key. Let's see, can we go anywhere else? Because the door, I think we will go out to another kind of dungeon. Yeah. Probably there's some other demon hidden in the level here. No more battle music. I think I have some other enemies. Oh yeah, there's an Atronach there. So I must find a way to reach that room. And as you can see, the level is divided also using these big ice pieces. I don't know. From here I did not see any way to reach a different level apart that staircase, and also this one. This is the mystery of the dungeon. I don't know. This way maybe? Can we jump there? Oh, maybe from here? No, not really. Unless there's a way to jump inside from... Oh, no. This way is the way back out. Yeah. But there must be a way. And we will find it. Oh, maybe I can destroy the glass, the ice wall in some way. There's a shield here. Or, oh, just jump there. Easy. Right. But there should be more enemies. Well, Atronach are easy compared to the demon kind of enemies. No, we are back again. Okay, from the kind of music, I think we have killed the last enemies. So time to go up. Harry, be ready. And the mystery remain. A bad. Okay, let's cheat a little because I just want to understand if there is at least some kind of scripting. So, basically it is some standard script to summon an enemy, but nothing else here. Yeah. Wonder wind. Let me check if there's some kind of script. So what I did, I was talking once about the I'm still using the Ori extension old script tweaked because I prefer to have things written directly to the NWSC log, because this way you can read things more easily, copy paste things and so on, and also tweak it. The more recent version is just writing things on a separate window so you can see them in game more easily, but I think for processing them it's much easier to have them written to the log, like I can show you. Yeah, like this. So basically when I type Ori, I have also, in case of something with the script, I can also see the script directly here. So I can get an idea if it is a standard script. This is a standard script that I tweaked a little, but it's standard script that's in game, so nothing special about that that magic field. It should be just something that is spawning some enemies if the player is able to open it, but nothing is spawning. So let me check this. Can disable it. Yeah, and so this is protected. As you can see here, we have a standard enemy, but basically with that field you can reach the chest, and so you cannot really spawn anything, and there's no way to remove this effect here, I think. Unless there's some kind of global script which is disabling them. Well, I don't think so. It is most likely some kind of a scenic thing. A chest protected by an impenetrable force field, something like that. Or maybe there will be a script somewhere which is disabling them. But I don't think so. I don't think this is the kind of mod author who is using special script. Is more a mod author using standard scripted things. Oh, Demon Wind level 5. We have electric elements. So Atronax, the stronger Atronax.
Row up 10. Row up 10.
And I have no idea what kind of demon there will be here. Oh, I could also recharge my weapon, probably. Heh. Oh, and about idea for possible mods, here is an idea for you. Make a mod that is automatically sorting the soul gems. You can use soul gems list, so the Azura star is at the top of the list, because it is one of the things that you will use more often, and having it at the top of the list, I think would be another little quality of life feature to have here. Because yes, you can use also standard meshes, but usually if you have just captured a soul and it is not a high level soul, you don't usually want to spare it. You want to consume it as soon as you can from the Azura star, because this way you have the Azura star ready for higher level souls. So probably having Azura stars at the top is something that high level enchanters oh, and this is a simple niche, a Betty niche here. Ah, nice. Probably it is to follow the blue team, electricity blue team. She's not electric at all, but a nice color. Maybe I better save the game also. Okay, nice touch. Show me the way. Okay, this should be the exit. I suppose. Yeah, we go back to the previous level, and we must find a different way. Oh, maybe we must levitate? Oh, I like this. Or jump or levitate. We have the classic Tinus, Hop Toad.
Great the Fila Dearling.
Almost there.
Great the Fila Dearling. Great the Fila Dearling.
Almost there. But I think levitation is an easier way.
Great the Fila Dearling.
Oh. But as you can see, the mod author used the ambient here in a very creative way. There are no identical paths in these dungeons, so it's pretty nice to see. So very creative use of the standard Daedric and Blood Moon meshing set. Let's see if my companions are able, yeah, should be able to kill that Atronach. Smart companions, less squishy. I have already done a lot from this point of view. Basically completely eliminating possible friendly fire damage, both from weapons and magic. So I've done my part, but yes, I think it would be possible to add something to make all of them like some companions and become immortal.
Afraid of a girl.
And maybe that would be something that could be added, like a feature that some companions have already. I think the by default it is already something that the Strider's Nest mod has, and I think I have tweaked all the MCA companions and some of the other companions like Julan, and I think Constance maybe, to have the possibility of something similar. There's a global variable you can set to allow something similar but not 100%, so there's still a possibility that they might be killed, if I recall correctly. But maybe a feature for generic companions that don't have something like that could be a use. I will think about it. In theory, it should be easier than managing the friendly fire things. That has been not so easy to do. Oh, another Atronach. Okay, Atronach compared to the demons are just standard kind of enemies, not very hard to kill. Also, I think that with this kind of dungeon design where there are narrow passages like this, probably enemies would need a path grid. Let's see. EPG. Yeah, no path grids here, and I think this would help the enemies a lot, probably. Not sure about it, because also Atronach are big, so maybe they still would have problems passing through this narrow passage, but I think with the path grids they could do it. Or maybe just make this this piece a little smaller. But very nice dungeon. I like, considering the age of the mod. I think that's real good. Uh-oh, fast hard enemy here.
Grow up 10. Grow up 10.
Uh-oh. Also they have some electric shield.
Grow up 10. Throw up 10.
Oh crap. Woo! That's been tough. So they hit a like track with this demonic battle axe. They become invisible. They have some kind of electric shield. So not something you want to fight in this way if you can avoid it.
Throw up 10. Move. Exceed. Honor. 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 Move. Exceed. Honor.
Okay, let's see if we can manage to hit them from a distance. And we have the usual bed and close it. With more or less the same kind of loot. Oh, another mod, a smart mod to manage level list containers so they don't always show you the same things. Maybe there are already mods adding more variety to the level list, but I think the next step will be a mod that automatically check what is in a container and the next time you open a similar one in some way ensure that the loot is different. I don't think it is something you can do only using level list. Maybe there will be some coding able to do that. Oh, shock salt. But honestly, I'm not up to date with the mods for level at least. Maybe it does. About the potions, I think that's already in theory an option in the Morrowind code patch that should make actors drink potions after 5 seconds, and this way they cannot do the standard things of drinking everything in a frame like they used to do. So in theory potion should last a little longer, but I think the real solution to make some kind of immortal companion is has to be scripted, because there are too many ways that they could be killed by high level enemies, and the only safe way is to check by script the health and do something before that. And probably from Lua it is not easier, but can react more promptly. There are ways also from standard scripting, but maybe from Lua it should be easier. But there are scripts also for standard scripting. I'm sure that, for instance, the Strident Nest companions are pretty impossible to kill. The only problem is that the way they do that is using a super high health pool of 10,000 health points, if I recall correctly. So they are a little awkward, a little strange to look from the health bars, because you see 10,000 health point in a standard character. They are not really realistic. It is something that some god should have, and they are a little immersion breaking from this point of view. But having such a big pool of health works very well to keep them always alive. And the alternative is to do some other kind of scripting, like the one used for MCA and the ones I done for the other companions. But still, I think there are no other vanilla Morrowind script that I've seen guaranteeing 100% that it is impossible to have them killed. Probably the best way would be some US scripting. Oh, we have one here. I must drop this thing. But as you can see, a path grid here would make the mod much more interesting from a fight point of view, because we are in a situation where the enemy is super powerful but cannot do anything because he's not smart enough to realize that there's an obstacle there, and a path grid would help the enemy find a way to reach the player. Probably with Open Morrowind there are also the nav meshes. That's a more modern way to find a path between points with some kind of obstacle. I don't know. We need to have some Open Morrowind player trying this mod and see if this kind of situation works better. Oh, and by oh, find a way. The enemy just found a way to jump this part of the wall, and I'm dead. As you can see, you cannot really spend a lot of time talking. I think that there could be some timer when an enemy is stuck like this, when the collision stops working and the enemy just pass forward the obstacle. Sometimes it works, but I think path grids are always good to be added. And I was talking about the system that Open Morrowind uses for that, and out of curiosity, last time I have tried looking at how these so-called nav meshes are stored, and they are stored in an external SQLite little table. So SQLite is used by everything. Every modern browser is using it to store things. I'm talking also about Microsoft browsers, and a lot of games use it to store the cache. And in the case of Open Morrowind, it is using it to store the nav grid, which is the nav meshes, which are generated from the game but stored as an external file and then loaded as a SQLite database table. So I think that regardless of the use of how is it called, JSON, things that a lot of games and applications use, when it is a matter of speed, all things like the SQLite databases are still way better. So yeah, I think that they used a nice tool to implement this. Okay, let's see if we can survive this way. We can hide and use our summons. And now it is stuck. Okay, let's heal.
Ixi, Anna. Athena, Palino, Varinarima.
So talking about Open Morrowind, last time I tried it in the latest version. I think it is 0.5. I still had big problems trying to import my mod list. at least using the default tools.
Mo. Ixi.
So
Anna.
that is one thing that I don't understand why it is not improved, because you can basically import your loading list, but it doesn't import the loading order. So basically that list of 400 or 500 mods is useless, because you have to sort them all by hand in theory from the Morrowind launcher interface. So probably there are external tools to do that, but it is not integrated in the standard process of importing your save. So the first impression you have when you try it is it doesn't work. So, but reality is it works. A part of it works, the part of importing the list of the files, but not the part sorting them properly. And so it's a big handicap for people who'd like to try and transfer a loading list. And I have no idea why it is like this, because it is technically a very simple thing to do. You just have to read the timestamp of the files. So I don't know why it is not like this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm going back. That's the reason why. No enemies, because I'm going back. Okay, now the direction should be the right one. Better to save. Oh, we have a dragon here. I like this kind of swords a lot. Shock swords. And we have the usual. So I don't know if using some mod, adding more varied level list would solve this kind of problem, because I'm not sure about it. I should check the construction set in the to be sure about this, but I think this mod is not using level list here. It is just using some constant kind of loot, or at least a big part of the content here is not done entirely by level list. That could be a reason why they are almost identical, one with the other. So basically some copy-paste work of the bed and the closet and the lantern. They are the same thing everywhere, but most of the work in these dungeons have been spent on the ambient, I think, and honestly I like it a lot. The rest is hit and miss. Oh, they are not, enemies are not miss, are are very able to hit. Okay, where are you? Stuck in some... They are also hard to catch because they can become sort of invisible. So you realize they are here when they have that down X already hitting you.
Throw up 10.
Okay, kill the Atronach. But the Atronach is not the... Oh, here it is. Can I disorient the enemy like this for a while? I think so.
Throw up 10.
I stuck myself.
Throw up 10. Throw up 10.
Let's see if we can hit them like this. Uh-oh. I'm almost dead. The only way to hit them faster, but they have too much health. So no. As you can see, these are tough enemies. If you cannot manage to hit them from a distance, basically 2 or 3 hits and you're dead. So yeah, not a low level dungeon, a devil level dungeon. I don't know what is the top level of Blood Moon enemies. Honestly, I don't remember, but I think it should be at least 25. The generic Blood Moon enemies, and the top enemies, I don't know, probably they are the werewolves. They are about 50 probably, but Well, the werewolves were super tough because I think there is the patch, or there was the patch adding uh, the strength to the hand fighting. I think is one of the setting in the Morrowind Code patch was adding the strength to the hand-to-hand attack, and that applied to the werewolf was making them some killing machine. I don't know if this has been fixed, but that was the reason why they were so tough. So they are special enemies from that point of view. And these enemies here, they are lower level, but probably they have powerful weapons, because those are not normal steel axes. They are probably better than Dedrick or things like that. So level count, but also weapons and armors count. Also these enemies here have a very high blocking stats, so it's hard to hit them. At least with the melee weapons, it's very hard to damage. Probably not so tough with arrows or things like that, but still. So I think I will try that, because in a previous dungeon of this mod, I tried also the tactic of flying to avoid being hit in melee, and they were able to fly up to the player. So I think these enemies here will do the same, but let's try it. Because this dungeon is more cramped, so you cannot really run around easily, and it's more difficult to avoid fighting them from a short distance. Let's see. I will try to hit them from a distance, but probably they are able to fly, or they can drink some potion or levitation. Let's see. Oh, a lot of money there. Okay, not flying so far. Now, this is my Dream Aura, which is levitating with me. And the enemy is there. Let's see. It seems that this one is not able to levitate. So easy peasy if we just can keep this kind of tactic. Should be a little easier to do. Not super easy because they are smart enough to try and hide, but still. much better to fight this way.
Throw up 10.
I could also try some magic, but I think they are resistant to magic, so
Throw up 10.
a lot of health.
Throw up 10.
Let's try and see if we can use some magic.
Lava beyond sea.
They have powerful
Lava
magic
beyond
resistance.
sea. Throw up 10.
Maybe I kill one?
Throw up 10. Throw up 10.
No.
Throw up 10.
They are smart enough to move away from my aim. Okay, let's try some area effect. But I think they are too resistant to magic to be effective with this kind of attack. Yeah. Does nothing. Okay, should be enough in theory. I need some potion. Whew. Still alive. Super tough enemy. How many arrows? Okay, so in theory we have the money here. Not sure I want to jump down. Okay. Oh, that's the exit nearby. Oh crap.
You like pain, do you? Throw up 10. Throw up 10. Throw up 10.
This one seems a little less smart, but maybe it could be related to the health level. Maybe, let's see if it does change. Oh, I hear it. When I hit a critical hit, I have the mod which is slowing the time and making some kind of slow motion. And also when I kill something, here it is. Oh, not killed. Sometimes you think you killed them, but it is just a stunning hit. Oh, now it's dead for good. But this one was a little less smart than the previous one. So, super nice armor. Ooh, a nice robe. And these demonic things that are probably better than Daedric. Oh, another one! Crap.
I'm being attacked.
Okay, stay there. I'm almost dead, but should be able to stay safe.
Throw up 10.
Let's see how smart you are. Not. Why I'm not hitting? There's some kind of mesh in between. Need to move.
Abate!
I cannot see any obstacle, but probably the mesh collision is not good. Oh, I'm. Oh, he's trying to use the bed to get some hate. Okay. For some reason I cannot hit. Okay. Summon tactic. So this dungeon probably requires a lot of time to be finished because there are many levels and these kind of enemies are a challenge because you don't have a lot of space to move and it's not easy. And they are soaking a lot of damage. Oh, bullseye! Yeah! Look at me! Woo! I hope this is the last one in this level at least. Yeah, usual loot. But basically so far there are 4 level, 4 demonic kind, and that means for so far 12 level with this kind of enemies. I have no idea what we could expect in next levels, but yeah, I think this dungeon is something that will possibly require 50 or 20 hours if you don't have some incredibly powerful character, or maybe just use some god mode to explore the dungeon. But I think this is the kind of mods that you enjoy having some mark and replace mod, so you can mark the place and come back when you are less tired and things like this. Like, I want to see the next level out of curiosity, but I think I will just go and do something else, place a mark. But anyway, a very nice dungeon romp, especially from a scenic point of view. Let's say furniture is not so well developed, but the dungeons are very nice, very original in their mix of features. I like it as a dungeon mod. Let's see. Hi, Dana. Or probably, I think the correct English is by, not high. High is like hello, something like that. Hi, I think. Ooh, what? Ooh, we have Golden Saint instead of Atronak. So the devils here will be probably even better.
Row up 10. Row up 10.
Well, at least they are normal Golden Saints. So let's see. This looks like a normal Dedrick style. Oh. So can they fly? Oh, no.
Row up 10.
I think these enemies have powerful magic, but probably they cannot fly. Oh! Oh! Well.
Row up 10.
Their minions can fly. That's something. And they also can use the bow. Let's see if they are magic resistance. Resistant? They are.
Row up 10.
Ooh. Hard to hit.
Roll up 10.
Oh, this one is tough. Two of them. Okay. You need patience.
Roll up 10.
These one are a couple of tough ones. And they have a pool of health which is super high. So basically my summon can do a lot of damage, and they are mostly cannon fodder.
Roll up 10.
So I'm using all my arsenal of summoning spell.
Roll up 10. Roll up 10. Roll up 10.
Nearly impossible to hit.
Roll up 10.
Oh, this is an annoying one.
Roll up 10.
Oh, at least I'm practicing my summoning a lot.
Roll up 10.
No, I think I will just
Roll up 10.
finish them and then take something more relaxing because it is really hard to kill them.
Grow up 10.
Okay, let's try from a distance. Let's try some frost instead of fire.
Maru.
Ooh, frost walks. That's super good.
Maru.
Oh, I think I found the weak point.
Maru. Maru. Grow up 10.
So for this kind of demon, frost works.
Grow up 10.
Ooh.
Maru. Maru. Maru.
So,
Maru.
frost area spell, long duration frost area spell is probably the most efficient thing to kill
Maru.
this kind of demon, which is an ice demonic, and this is a trick because they are ice demonic, but they are sensible to frost. Okay. So let's get some money because we earned it. Oh, at least we have some different loot here. Ooh, what is this? A devil coin. A new original thing. Super good. A platinum coin. A new thing. A first age plate. Wow, what? Original kind of loot. A first stage golden egg. Oh, this we got to my collection. Oh, what's that? A couple of Dremora, well, not a big problem. I think they are not even aggressive. Yes, they are. But let's give some little satisfaction to my minions. At least they are able to kill something, because so far they had to fight against some impossible enemy. Okay, let's see. Oh, demonic blab is cast with some direct summoning. Okay. Ice diamond, money, a devil coin, a platinum coin, a first age plate, well, a first age skull, cost one, a first age golden arm, some brew. Oh, what's that one? Disgust. I think I rarely had to recharge my magic sword so often. And oh, a demonic cube. Not coming from the first era, but still I cast one. So, good variety of loot here, but a little annoying because everything is ghost. But probably something believable because these tough enemies will have us pay for the treasure. Maybe it was just trapped. Oh, also this one is cost. Ooh, lots of loot here. And a powerful enemy. Not so powerful as the demon. Okay, I think I will finish looting and then leave a mark. Okay, so the chest already looted. We have an ash statue. We have this small chest already looted. A nice blue lantern. Pretty nice one. And a brew with another summon. And that's it. And I'm super encumbered. Another good reason to find a better place and rest a little. Yeah, usual super nice loot. Okay, let's save. I mark. Okay, we could use this mark for now. And recall somewhere nicer place. Like our tower. And then we can drop the heavy things. Plenty of nice loot, but when you are super high level, well, you don't really need it. This is nice because I did not have this armor collected yet. Because it's not easy to find a way to get it in the standard Blood Moon quest. You have to find do a special quest, and you have to find the special smith able to make you the armor and so on. So this alternative way to get it, fighting super high end level and difficult enemies, all in all, is not a bad idea. Okay, let's see if we can recall our friend. She earned some rest too, because she has carried
I feel absolutely
most
great.
of our
Don't
burdens.
worry. She are Unine. Health is at 100%.
So we can tell her we take everything. And put things in the collection sack. I think most of the things that I'm getting, I put them in some container, and new things I try to put them in some mannequin, in some nice display thing. But I have a couple of doubles, and a lot of things just go in some container, generic containers like this special sacks. They are, I think, CDC container or Great and 7 containers. They are nice because you can really drop anything and filter things using the icons and the search field. Like, for instance, I want to keep the peak, and I can filter it and get it back. We collected a lot of Indril armor. And oh, this is new. Glacier shield. Ruined one. Oh, Oh, it's a better than Daedric shield. That's super nice. Let's see. Maybe that's because my shield is destroyed. A little. Yeah, that's the reason why. I need some armor thing. Let's see. So we have a repaid Daedric Tower Shield with 261 armor rating, and this new Ruined Glacier Shield has 2045, so nearly as good as Daedric. And the weight is more or less similar, a little more. So let's see, the greaves 28. But this is not comparable because I have the game settings to give the oh no, sorry, no, this is not a medium armor. The Daedric is a heavy one. Okay. Well, let's see if we have some place where to put this nice new kind of armor. I still have lots of heavy things. Let's see. This. A first stage plate. Oh, there are some pretty valuable things. And we have the first age golden egg, which is just like any other golden eggs, but the price is better maybe. And okay, some ingredient. So let me check. Oh, lots of ingredients too. Okay, let's take some food. Some lollipops for the children. And we can store the rest. Yeah. Lollipop, lollipop. Where are my lollipop? I lost my lollipops. Okay, let's get some new. You may ask yourself why I need the lollipops. Very simple, I need to give them to the children of Morrowind. panic robe. A lot of them. $20 exquisite shot. Lots of rings. Okay, we found a lot of loot in those dungeons. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to run. Right. Okay, let's see if we have some... Oh, hello. Tommy, how are you? So,
Forget tomorrow. If you are right,
hello,
act
Lucian.
today.
Who are you?
Are you the one
You
known
go
as the
now.
Okay.
narrator?
Leave me alone.
I
must get
think
home now.
this one is
Use
almost
companion share to
empty.
add or remove items from your mannequin.
So, a light steel. Do we have
That's it.
light
She's gone
steel
too
anywhere?
far. I'll see her disgraced before the council. Yes.
This is normal steel. Okay, I need to buy some more armor, probably. Sorry, armor mannequin.
Use companion share to add or remove items from your mannequin.
Oh, but I think for now I could use this mannequin with the Snow Prince weapons for the glaciers things. And the star rim armor. And also this one.
Great Daphila Thirling!
Use companion share to add or remove items from your mannequin.
Okay, a nice one. We should
Use
be able
companion
also
share
to
to add
pick
or remove items from
a
your mannequin.
pose battle.
Pose. Battle.
Yeah, pretty nice. This
Spare
is
me the
probably
formalities and get to
the
the point.
best armor mannequins mod, at least between the standard scripting ones. It is by mana user. There's a shop in Kadira selling them. And I think that's it. We have had such a difficult combat session.
This is an unwelcome surprise.
The Chiayo is ready for some rest. Don't think she has actually need for resting, because probably she just used some necessity of Morrowind potions to avoid getting sleepy, but still we can rest because it's been a long fighting session, so we can imagine she could be tired. Let's see if we have some outfit for that. Ooh, in the nude. Better. And let's take some sleep. At least a couple hours. Oh, time to level up. And I've seen people talking about luck as a waste statistic, but I'm not entirely sure about it, because I think luck is a statistic that is much more valuable when you have already very high normal statistics, because there's not a big difference between having 150 points in one statistics compared to having 200, but there's a big difference between having 50 luck and 80 luck, and same between 80 luck and 100 luck, because luck is evaluated for everything, and they are lower increments, but they are constant, and until you reach 100 luck, which is something that takes a lot of time, because luck is special. You can only gain 1 point at a time. You have a lot of margin to increase the luck potential. So I think that over a certain level, investing in luck is more and more better. So typically, when I reach about 150 in a stats, I start, or even before, I start adding 1 point to luck, because luck is powerful when you reach 80, 75 and more. Luck is really powerful. And also there's not a big difference between adding or not adding 5 more points to the other stats when you are so high. That's another reason. So 1 point in luck, and then you can choose, because we have mods to sort of avoid wasting your extra points, and just set it so they stay there, and you use them the next time when you have the next level, and you can just reach 5 in more level up, instead of wasting the reminder like in the standard vanilla game. Anyway, luck and depends on the needs you have. I usually appreciate a lot of strength, not much for combat, but to be able to carry more things. Speed is good, but also over a certain point it can become a little silly to watch, so I prefer to have not super high speed, and when I need speed I can just use some artifact like the boots of blinding speed or a powerful potion, a powerful magic. But for normal speed, over center over 100 is more than enough usually. So we could use intelligence to have more magic, willpower to have more magic resistance, agility to be able to hit, and also to be hard to hit especially, or endurance to have more health. Everything is good. Personality, I don't think I need much of that. But let's try this and this. No, okay, endurance is good. But this is better. Okay, something like this. And so, good night. Oh, we already slept. 9 a.m. That's a good time. Let's see. Yeah, we are ready. We need some potion. I have still too much weight. I'm a little lost in my tower. Okay, let's go this way. And I don't think
Urin Marin was found dead in the storeroom where
we
he was
have
being
some
held.
quest.
With no evidence and no witness,
unblocked.
we'll have to find some other way to get Carnius.
So let's see. Okay, we have to wait some days for the 5 keys of Azura. This is something to do in Firewatch. Oh, in Zero Deal. And this one... Oh, interesting one. A boat on the southeastern coast of okay, let's go there, off Solstein. A boat. Okay. We must talk with Brewing, and Brewing is missing, but they have seen a boat, so let's try go there. And the way to go there could be the Solstein Mage Tower.
Rith Ulikna.
And from here we look for the Palantir to the fort. Oh, but I need to drop more things. Let's try and see if we can. Okay, this one, oh, here it is, Palantir to Fort Frostmoth. So this is a huge cell area. This is the original fort
Your bidding, knight?
on Solstein Harbor, how
Your bidding, knight?
also the necessity of Morrowind version for it. And okay, our clues are about somewhere to the south east coast from this mod called A Pie to Die For, because it's talking about chorus pie. We must find a way to get the recipe probably, and we must talk with this missing brewing Nord probably, and let's go and look for that. So from here,
Hail and welcome, friend. Hail.
okay, I think we could just
Oh, greetings. How do you
buy
do?
a boat.
Maybe talk?
You look like you are in need of a skilled shipmaster to aid you in your travels. I can take you to the Legion's northernmost
that's
stronghold, Solstheim
Some
Castle.
error.
There's also a small village located there, if you're in need of supplies. What say you?
I think she should be able to sell us rowboat or my preferred small boat here.
You bought a new boat.
I buy a lot of them. I always lose them, but then they are so nice. I love them. I have not yet found a way to make the transparency of this thing work. Maybe I'm using the wrong mesh. Okay, so Sky, Axe, Fisher boat. I will take a note about that. Because I think I had already tweaked that, but maybe not the right one. Anyway, still good. This is the ideal way to check for some coastal things. Oh, I'm crashing. No, no, no. Okay. Oh, and this boat is from the crap, never remember the name. Immersive Travels mod. And I think it is an add-on adding some boat and small ships that you can buy. And they are real good. Oh, look at this also. I love these. This meals by done by Rubberman, and I have scripted them to be more similar to the Skyrim ones. You can. Oh, it's easier to show you than to talk about it. Hello.
If
Nice
you need a good laugh
lumber
or a
lady.
tall tale, you've come to the right place.
Oh. This is not working anymore. Okay.
Hello Breton. I'm Ranja Frosthand, owner of Herstong Forest Lumber Mill. Are you interested in some timber or just passing through? That's privileged information.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we need to do some work. Yeah, probably.
Lumber. Little secret. Latest rumors.
Yeah.
That's how I like it, bold and direct.
Okay, so in theory we should be able to use things and do a little work for her. So, not sophisticated as the original Skyrim, but you know, not so bad. This is all standard scripting. And you can also jump. And then we have some sort of little animation. And that's it. So we can keep on going and working and
Well, this is a
sewing
grand day.
more
Greetings.
lumber trunks, and in theory we should get some little money for that if the dialogue works. If there are
Oh,
no dialogue
yes.
conflict,
Shiar Unin.
now we can.
Feel free. Lumber. Ah. You produced 1 lumbers in my behalf, Breton. Here, take this for your hard work. 10.
Well,
So really,
this is a grand day.
nothing
Greetings.
grand, but very immersive. And there are 3 or 4, I think of these meals. Also in Vattenfall. But I think we are looking for a bot in the coast, so better to go. Say goodbye to the river for now. And I think I have seen some robot not far from here. And that, oh, maybe not a robot, it's a bot. But that is another nice sync mod, adding a Telvanni thing. Telvanni pod in Solstheim. Pretty nice one. And also that's another small village in a more traditional, but that could be our bot, the one we're looking for. Not easy. Okay, I'm using some. Okay, you have to go this way to. Okay. Okay, we are good, I think. Oh, no, sorry. I always forget that you have to dismount before looking away. Okay, now we can. No, not really. Right. Hello, Imperial. Come on.
Stay back. Don't go in that cave. Wait, no. I need help. No. You should leave and forget you saw anything. Calm down. What is going on?
Oh, found him.
The colony. We've lost control of the colony and Bryring is dead.
Oh.
You take a note in your journal under section A Pi to die for.
The colony?
Bryring. He was my business partner. We met in Ebonheart. I am a priest serving in the Legion there, and he worked for Ambassador Hamir at the Skyrim mission. We met at the Seek's Fishes. He was always complaining about the food, said a warrior couldn't put on muscle with such delicate food. His words. He told me how in Skyrim they killed fierce creatures called shriss and made hearty pies from their meat, but the creatures were only domesticated by those shriveled farmer. He said there was no way a farmer could do something he couldn't. I told him it sounded like an untapped market for the Nords here in Morrowind. I told him if he could get shriss eggs from Skyrim I could find a remote location to establish a colony. I used my connections in the Legion to get passage to Solstheim. I don't know how he did it, but Bryring got the eggs and I found us a cave. The plan worked, and we sold the shriss meat to towns with sizable Nord populations. Bryring would harvest the shriss. He never let them get too big. But today we saw a shriss reaper and it was too strong. Shriss reaper. Like I said, Bryring never let the shriss get that large. I'm guessing that the cave is deeper than we thought. Some of the skitterlings must have hidden back there and grew without us knowing it. This is our punishment.
Okay, no idea how to pronounce Chorus.
Our punishment. I thought Zenithar would bless us for discovering a new business opportunity, but it is Kynareth who is punishing us. Men are not meant to raise monsters. Our Lady of Nature is angry that we brought these vile creatures where they do not belong. Please, you must help me. Everything in that cave must be destroyed. Shriss, skitterlings, all of them, before they metamorphose into shriss hunters. Kynareth must be appeased and the other people of this island
Okay,
protected.
so I remember
You take
those
a note in your
enemies
journal under section A Pi to die for.
in Skyrim. Some of them were really annoying. Basically we need to kill them all.
Lalian said there must be a hidden area of the cave where the shriss were able to grow that large. All the shriss in the colony need to be
Shriss?
destroyed before the colony spreads.
Not sure it is the right way to say it, but for now. Let's assume it is. Okay, next step is to find this cave, so... no name. Okay, Glalia. Okay. Hidden area in the cave. What cave? I suppose a cave nearby. We don't have the name, so... Okay, let's explore a little more. It's true that there was no village here, because it's a modded village, so the cave maybe could be not far. And oh, by the way, this nice little village is called oh, no crashing, please. Oh, it was too good so far. No crashes so far, and this is the first one. I hope this is not a dialogue problem, because I'm not going to try and fix a dialogue problem now. But hopefully it will be just a memory full problem. Let's see. Well, it is if it is solved just by restarting the game, hopefully it is just a memory problem as usual. But if I recall correctly, the mod is called Hammerling Village or something like this. It's a pretty scenic and small village here near the firelight. And I think this cave we must look for could be nearby. I don't remember exactly, but I think when I have checked for the compatibility between the mods, they were not really fighting a lot each other. Maybe a couple of rocks to move. By the way, these are mods and patches done specifically for the not moved original version of the Sostenhofer Howl mod, not for the recent one that moved the whole source time, because I am absolutely against such a decision. Bad thing is that probably when primary build reaches the point where they move things, basically they will make being compatible with the original position even harder. But it will be a while probably, because I think they will need the space just when they finish the blacklight area, and so probably not something that will happen in a short time. Oh well, this is a new one. Luckily I have not my video set for children, but honestly it was not something done on purpose. Okay, let's go there. We already know in here. Oh, we could also stop here, but oh, and also there's this mod, which is another mod, the one adding the Elvani pod, which is another scenic one and unrelated one. Okay, that's good. Let's save first. Talk again.
Stay back. Don't go in that cave. Wait, no. I need help. No. You should leave and forget you saw anything.
Okay, we already know
Calm
the
down.
story.
What is going on? The colony. We've lost control of the colony and Briring is dead. You take a note in your journal under section A Pi to die for. Briring. He was my business partner. We met in Ebenhart. I am a priest serving in the Legion there, and he worked for Ambassador Hamir at the Skyrim mission. We met at the Seek's Fishes. He was always
okay, so let's talk about this thing.
Like I said, Briring never let the Shris get that large. I'm guessing that the cave is deeper than we thought. Some of the skit are our punishment. I thought Zenithar would bless us for discovering a new business.
Okay, we already know this, so Juno.
Glalian said there must be a hidden area of the cave where the Shris were able.
No hints about the name of the area, but hopefully we will be able to do that. Oh, and over there we can see some Dwemer ruin. I think it is called something, Dreamer Ruins of the 4th era, something like that. I'm just parking my bot like a car. More or less.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yes, I will talk, but first I will say, oh, come on, the Dark Half. No, it's a problem with this mod dialogue. So I cannot talk until I find where the problem is. Okay, last try, I will just avoid talking with people in this village because I think there's something not going well. Maybe the check for the cell name or something like that. And I will try and find this cave. It's not common to crash immediately just while trying to talk about something, because usually you crash before opening any topic. I don't know. These things are impossible to debug until you open the related dialogue entries in the construction set and check what they are supposed to do. And sometimes it's not easy because with the greeting especially, you don't really have simple ways to know what is the last mod changing that greeting. I have made a mod for that, but in cases like this one, which are crashing at the start of dialogue, I don't know if it is always working. In theory, it should scan the entries before opening the dialogue, so it should be able to write information before crashing, but in practice, you know, when there's a problem in Morrowind, it is very easy to crash and not so easy to always have some useful information in the logs. But this is a problem for another time because I will just avoid talking with this so far damned village because we can't talk. It's a pity. It's a super nice village, small, cozy. Also, okay. I think I already talked with you. Oh, crashing again? Oh crap. Could be a problem with the save. So no luck here. I keep crashing trying to open the dialogue. I don't know, maybe the save is not is not okay and needs some cleaning. There's something crashing when I try talking with different people. So yeah, problem is the save, most likely. Well, as usual, thanks for watching. Hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.